What's up, YouTube? Marvin4 here with Great American Survival, and today is a great day. Today we're bringing you a special video. I'm telling you all about my top 10 Victorinox knives of all time. Stick with us. I'll tell you all about it. Well, guys, as you see, this is just a few of the Swiss Army knife options I carry on a regular basis. I hope you guys will stick with me as I show you in this video my top 10 and tell you all about the things I like most about some of them and why I carry them. If you're anything like me, I've owned a lot of Victorinox pocket knives. A matter of fact, I still own a lot of Victorinox pocket knives. I think the Swiss Army knife can be one of the most essential pieces of your everyday carry gear. Not taken away from a first aid kit or anything like that, but I think a Swiss Army knife, being that it's not just a pocket knife, it's not just a sharp blade, that's where it comes in handy. Having some that just can help you get through your day and do little tasks that we all take for granted, but yet we all fumble through. We all have to deal with these things every single day. That's where these come in handy. I think if you have a pocket knife like a Swiss Army knife, I think they're key. I think they could be some of the most valuable things that you carry every day. And I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm listing here as my top 10. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with number 10. And number 10 is one that I guarantee you, if you haven't owned one, or you might not even know you've owned one. And that is the classic, the SD from Victorinox. That is the classic keychain pocket knife. It looks like this. That right there is an incredible little knife. I've gotten them as gifts. I've gotten them from companies. I've gotten them with company logos. I've gotten tons of them. And they all come in very handy. I mean, they're awesome. Let alone that it's just the knife and the files and the little pair of scissors. But the toothpick and the tweezers are incredible. They come in very handy. Next, we're going to jump across to number 9. Number 9 is the Walker from Victorinox. This knife is incredible. I like this knife. It's very simplistic, but yet it has some key tools that can help you get through your day. Let's see. Now, as you see, the Walker is both a minimal, you take the SD and you make something a little bit bigger, and it's just got some key components, and it's just very valuable, and it's just a great little pocket knife. I love the Walker. I think it's a great pocket knife. Let's jump ahead to number 8. Number 8 is the Farmer. With a mixture of Victorinox classic gear and yet making it not too big, where it's not too big to drop into your pocket, but yet it still has a good amount of tools, the Farmer is a great pocket knife. I've really enjoyed mine. I've owned it quite a few different times. I think I probably own one or two now. Number 7 is the Swiss Champ. Now this is a big jump because we just jumped from one that only has a couple of blades and a couple of tools to a big dog. This is the Swiss Champ. This thing has a lot of great tools in it, but it's also very big, very cumbersome, and I can't carry it in my pocket on a regular basis, but it has a purpose. Just as much as the Bantam and the Walkers and the SDs and things like that have, the Swiss Champ has a purpose, and it's just whether or not it fits into your day-to-day basis. I really enjoyed my Swiss Champ while I owned one. I don't own one currently, but I've owned one, and I really enjoyed that knife, and it had its duty. It did a job, and it did it very well. Next, we're going to jump to number 6. Number 6 is the Swiss Army Knife Climber. Now, the Climber I just reviewed recently on my YouTube channel, and it's an incredible knife. I love the Climber. Mine is in what they call a stay glow, so it glows in the dark after it's charged in the sun. That's a great knife. Has a lot of different options. Now, most of these knives you can get in either the standard with the plastic scales, or you can get them in the ALOX edition. That's very key. The Climber is a great option, and I think anybody that spends a lot of time outdoors, the Climber might be the best knife for you. Number 5 is the Spartan. The Spartan is an incredible knife. The Spartan combines minimalist amount of tools, has 2 extra tools all in all. Then it's got, you know, the 2 big bladed tools. Then it's got 2 knives, and then it's got the toothpick and the tweezers. All in all, it's a great knife. Not too big, not too small, but has a great amount of tools that comes in very, very handy. I like the Spartan a lot. Next is number 4, the Super Tinker. Now, I like the Tinker. The Tinker is a great knife, but the Super Tinker has just a couple more optional tools that make it that much more valuable, and it's just one of those knives. It's not too thick, it's still not too big, but yet I think it's the biggest I want to go and put in my pocket is the Super Tinker. The Super Tinker is as big as I get to where I'm going to carry it in my pocket. That's why it's inside in my top 5, and this thing is incredible. Great tools, very useful, and it's just a awesome, awesome tool. Number 3 is the Camper. Now, the Camper is great. I really like the Camper, and I think most of my top 3 all have some of the same things minus this. The Camper is an incredible knife. I think if you're looking for a great knife for your Boy Scout or you know, just a young man or a young girl in your life, this right now here is one of the best pocket knives I think there is. I think the Camper is perfect. I think it has a great use and a great purpose, and it fits a lot of things for a lot of people on a day-to-day basis. Number 2 is the Victorinox Pioneer. Now mine is now this picture right here. That was my Victorinox Pioneer, and it's an ALOX. Now, if I only had to pick one Swiss Army knife, I would not pick it in an ALOX because I think the toothpick and the tweezers are that valuable. I think they're that valuable to have. I think they can come in handy, and not to mention, it's just a splinter can be a very big inconvenience in your life, and can just so can a piece of corn in a movie. They're both in that same category. You know, these are about removing basic nuisances from your life. They're both incredible, and I think they both have a purpose. But I think, as you saw from the picture I posted, that is my Pioneer that I currently own, and it is an ALOX edition. So it does not have a toothpick or a pair of tweezers. I think the Pioneer is an incredible option. The number 1 Swiss Army knife Victorinox option, in my opinion, is the Huntsman. I think the Huntsman is an incredible knife. I think it is so valuable, and it just covers so many things I come across every day that I use it often. I own more than one, and I recently just picked up another one because my other one was getting kind of worn out, and I don't mind it, but I like having a new one. I like it after when they're new. They just come in very handy, and they're just incredible. But the Huntsman is just, you've got some incredible tools. As you see here in the picture, as you see, the Huntsman is loaded with tools. It is not too big and it's not too small, but yet it has a lot of good tools, but it's not too big to drop in your pocket. Any of my pocket knives, any of my Swiss Army knives are going to have one of 2 things attached to them for me to be able to fetch them out of my pocket easily. I'm either going to have a piece of cordage like this. This is a fire tab, you know, just zipper pull. I just attach it to the keychain. And then the other thing is these little cable ties that they make. They just unscrew. You makes it where you can attach this to your keychain. Or in my case, I just like, these knives are very small. Some of them are very small, so when they're in my pocket, I like having this little loop. So when I put my hand in there, I feel that loop. I know, because I don't keep my keys in my pocket. So I know it's my knife. Guys, things like that can just make your EDC essentials that much easier for you to handle. Whether it's either one of these options for how to maintain those, that's up to you. I think they're both incredible options. Well, guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And as you see, these are just a few of the ones I've listed below. And guys, thank you so much. We really appreciate your support. We hope you go check out Victorinox and try and find the perfect knife for you in your lifestyle. The best part is they've gotten down to where they're not nearly as expensive as they used to be. Now most of the good ones, some of the best ones are between $25 and $35, $40. You're looking at less than $50 for a great pocket knife that could last you for a long time. I've got some of these. This one right here I've had longer than either one of my kids, and they're awesome. But guys, go check them out. I'll put a link to Swiss Army Knife and Victorinox. And guys, thank you so much for all you do. Thank you for your support, and I hope you enjoyed this video. God bless. Hope you have a great week. And remember, get out there, enjoy yourself, enjoy nature, be prepared, and stay safe. God bless, guys. We'll see you soon.